So this is Mr. Super Clear matte finish. This is what's typically recommended, and I'm sorry, I do not recommend this paint. If you got it, scrap it, get rid of it. Now, this is what I've been using for a few of my dolls. I use it with an airbrush and an airbrush medium. It's been doing all right, but not anymore. So these are my two testing dolls. One side is Prismacolor, one side is Faber Castell. I hope I pronounced that correctly. So each doll has a different product on it. One is for airbrush, the other is for those without an airbrush. Let's begin with the airbrush doll. I used some airbrush medium, which is almost always needed if you're working with an airbrush and any kind of acrylic paints, but this one's specifically for acrylic. Now, what I used for layers on this doll, Liquitex Clear Gesso. I combined these two items into a milk-like consistency for my airbrush reservoir. And I applied one thin coat. This is my second testing doll. Those without an airbrush will be happy to see Testors Dullcote works perfect. Again, it's Dullcote. It'll say it on the back by the UPC. Green doll has Clear Gesso, and blue doll has Testors Dullcote. Each doll has 2 layers. I did 1 layer, drew on eyes, and then with the second layer, I did the black lashes. There are black and white lines on their forehead. I wanted to test just those specific colors. So here you have the green doll with the clear gesso. This is the Prismacolor water pencils, and then Faber Castell. Blue doll, Prismacolor, and Faber Castell, and she has the Testors Dullcote. As you can see, it works beautifully. I have never struggled yet with this. I have been able to do 2 coats with 0 problems, and I'm anxious to do more coats. I must say the green Prismacolor eye is probably my favorite. I just loved how that turned out, even knowing I was putting 0 effort into trying to do a good job. Pros and cons of clear gesso. Pros and cons of Testors Dullcote. So I'm just gonna do a quick rundown of Mr. Super Clear. This is a previous repaint. As you can see, she has a lot of damage around her eyes. You can see where the paint has started to scrape up, if my camera will focus. You can see that white part, that's not pencil, that is paint literally scraped off of her eye. Clear Gesso, Testors Dullcote. No Mr. Super Clear and no Liquitex Matte.